what my manager set me up with.
Yeah, I know. I knew I should have showed up. Welcome to Killa's Table. I am sitting here with JMACK.
JMACK.
JMACK, tell them who you are, what you do, where they can find you.
Yeah, so you guys can find me on all socials at JMACK the rapper.
Right there.
Right there,
Right
JMACK. I've been, making music. It's on and off. Well, it's actually really on, but back then it was on and off. It started off as like nothing serious with a neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of came up with the idea to make music. I was like, whatever. And then we started making like maybe 5 tracks, and they were just like songs for us to hear.
So everybody started.
Yeah, like this is not good, but we're having fun. And then I started playing ball at the park with him a lot, almost like every day, to be honest. And then we had another neighbor who joined us playing ball. We shared like one song with him because we were playing ball with him every day. And I got to a point where that first neighbor I was making songs with, he kind of stopped with it, but I was like still having a good time with it. And the second neighbor was like, yo, I want to try to make some music too. So then I was like, I'm having fun with it. So we went over to his spot and made a couple more songs. Those were the same thing, kind of just more for us. And then we made like another song with the first neighbor, I think. Then we showed our parents.
It was a neighborhood thing.
Yeah. Then we showed our parents the songs, and they were telling us it was good. I mean, that's their shit, I guess. I mean, they don't have to.
Were they lying
like,
to you?
Yeah. That's the I don't know. So same thing. We made like another few more songs, and then I took that song and shared it with like 2 friends at school, and they were telling me the same thing. Yo, this shit's dope. I don't know if they were lying, but just hearing that, I guess, kind of like motivated me and pushed me, because in my head I was like, this is just a joke to me right now. Like if I actually tried. Maybe I can make something actually good, yeah. So then it kind of got a little more serious.
So you're trying now?
Yeah.
All right,
so,
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, so this is like senior year now.
Oh, okay.
And I'm starting to like really kind of get it going. I think my parents got me a Blue Yeti mic, laptop, and I was making everything at the house versus
starter kit,
like an iPod at the time.
Yeah. We
were just letting the iPod sit on the desk, have the YouTube speaker laptop play the beat, and just rap over it with the paper. It sounded low quality. Yes, yep. And then it got like a little more serious, and I was, learning about SoundCloud and putting my music up there. And then I slowly just getting the word out of mouth from like everyone at school, like, yo, this is JMACK. And then we started making the merch. I sold hoodies, t-shirts. Teachers bought some. There was, I can't remember if it was Monday or Friday. I always forget.
Deep in the game like that?
Yeah, so like
out the trunk type shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
this is in Arizona?
No, back in Cali.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
So,
that's the vibe in Cali.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like really getting around like, yo, JMACK makes music. Like, have you heard his like music on SoundCloud? And the word was going around and whatnot. Started selling merch, and then once a week we had a day where it was like, if you got that JMACK tee, come to school with it. So I would see my shit like across the campus during passing period.
You had a JMACK day? Yo, that's fucking dope.
Dude, haven't showed you none of the pictures?
No, man.
Okay, yeah, so
this motherfucker hold shit from me all day.
That's why we're here doing this now.
That's fucking funny.
Shit you don't get to talk to when we're just focused on making the song. But,
that's true.
So, yeah, we had like...
JMACK day. We need to have a JMACK day.
Oh, that'd be lit.
JMACK day.
So, yeah, it was going across all grades. Like, it wasn't just the seniors. Like, it was sophomores, juniors, freshmen, teachers, like I said, hoodies.
Public schooling.
Yeah, so we all would wear, like, our JMACK tee. I would see it during passing period. Like, oh, shit, that's a JMACK tee. And then, so come senior day, or the senior photos, we're all, like, lined up. We had, like, maybe 12 of us in JMACK tees right there. So, like, you see us all, like, in the gymnasium and kind of the bleacher right there, and it's, like, a whole row of just JMACK tees.
JMACK.
Yep. It was pretty dope.
You should use that as an album cover.
I've thought about it. I'm not going to lie. I've thought about it. Because
you can't fake that. It's just real. That's not
know,
AI generated. That's fucking real.
I know sometimes, you get the little baby photo on the album artwork, but maybe a little picture of 18-year-old JMACK, the JMACK clone. But it started just really getting a lot more serious after graduation because I had more free time. So I was going crazy with like uploading music, and I would start saying my SoundCloud link, and then it got to a point where I was just like getting a whole bunch of responses of saying like, oh, I don't got SoundCloud. Mm-hmm. And that was frustrating to me because
I might
like,
have told you that before when we first started. I was like, I don't fuck with SoundCloud like that.
Yeah. Like it was cool to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
But then after a while, like people would just say like, I don't got SoundCloud, which pissed me off because you don't need to sign up for it. It's zero cost. It's just a website. Just tap the link I sent you, hit play.
Yeah, but no, a lot of times it pops up. So I did say that to people a lot of times because I didn't know how to use it. Right. I'm not saying that's what everyone did. But at first I saw it, and then I was like, oh shit, I can actually listen to it. But I'm not going to like it because I don't have SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You know, okay, I can engage with it because I don't have SoundCloud.
So I think at that same time I started my YouTube channel. And then I just was like, I'm going to put music on Spotify and Apple Music. Yeah. And once I send this link, I don't want to hear, I don't got it. This is on YouTube, Pandora, wherever you listen to music, you can find my shit now. So don't hit me with, I don't got it.
Even homeless people got phones with service. Like, listen to this shit.
So everyone's got the access to listen to some JMACK now. But,
okay. So,
like, a lot of people who follow me on, like, my Instagram and everything like that, they know I work at Cane's, right? So I started, you know, I made like maybe 2 songs with coworkers, like way back before I got my like Spotify and everything running. This was still like SoundCloud days. And one of the coworkers, he pulled up to my house, we made a track, he brought another homie. Turns out that homie, he started
frying a burger guy.
Right there on the beat. And then he brought his friend who didn't work with us, but he just pulled up for the vibes.
And a customer.
And then, So Cane's was at the crib now. And a customer says, like, yo, I make music videos. So I was like, okay, I have 0 music videos. Actually, I take that back. I made like 3 off my like iPhone. And it was like night and day comparison. Like, you know, someone who's got a whole camera and Adobe or whatever he used versus my iPhone. And I made a good amount of music videos with him, like maybe like 8 or so.
He back in Cali.
Yeah. Okay. And once I started doing music videos, like the upgrade, like I said, from my iPhone, everyone was just taking me a lot more serious because the like.
Did you
the
take
quality.
You more serious after that?
That's a good question, but I don't think so. I think I was still just as serious with it already, but it
was just an upgrade for you.
Yeah. Like everyone, like just from the Instagram post, where it's like, you know, transitions. There's more options in the video being made, so it was just like a whole different upgrade, and it was just like, whoa, like I thought he was just doing SoundCloud. Now he's Spotify. Now he's YouTube music videos.
He outside.
Yeah. And it just kept going and going, and then I started coming across. Well, I guess so. I had dropped my first album, and then I did a little Instagram ad for it. Right. It did pretty good. I didn't put much into it, but I had this other homie, shout out Trey Hendricks. He found me through the ad, and he graduated from my high school, but he was maybe 3 or 4 years like above my class. So we didn't really like know each other. We just kind of seen each other.
Place, different time.
Yeah. And he was already long like graduated, and he found me through the ad. And he was like, "Yo, I didn't know you make music." Because, you know, we didn't follow each other.
I had your tea.
That would have been funny. But he's like, pull up to the studio. I got a session. Like, just come by with us.
Okay, that's dope.
So this is my first time going into a studio now. So I've been doing everything at, like, my bedroom. And this is my first time going to the studio. You know, I got the whole booth and everything like that. I'm like, damn, this shit's, like, crazy.
It's intimidating.
Yeah. Well, it was, like, exciting.
Yeah.
And that day, I just walked in, you know, just expecting to just, like, chill out, see how the production side of everything works. And he's like, yo, I'm lazy. I want to write the second verse. You go in there. So I was like, okay, shit. So I wrote some shit up in there. We made a track. And then, man, me and Trey, we got maybe like 12, 15 tracks together now.
Yeah, I got a whole project.
Yeah, we do. We got a collab tape.
Damn.
We got a collab tape. We got like 2 singles on his side of like his Spotify, another like 2 or 3 songs off past albums that I've done. We've got a lot of shit together. And then he started networking with, or putting me on with like other local shows and everything like that, because I'm still like just getting into this, so I don't know shit. And he's like, you know, more experienced with it, up there in age, so like I wasn't getting access to all these like clubs and everything because I'm still like 19 at the time. And
he's like, I got you.
I think one of his favorite JMACK stories is we pulled up to this 21 plus club and everything like that. I got there like when doors opened.
What's the club? Can you say?
Oh, it was in Santa Ana. I think I should know the name of this because it's like one of the first spots I performed.
You got no pictures? Like, young JMACK, first time
I don't
on
think there's
stage?
any pictures or videos of it there.
Damn, no evidence.
I only did a verse. I did a verse for him because it wasn't my set.
Okay,
but
you were underage.
Yeah.
So no evidence.
I'm blanking on the name. Somebody knows it. But I'm up there performing and everything like that. And we did like 3 shows there. So the first couple were like fine. And then the third one, I think I get like my ID checked and he's like, "Oh, you're like too young or whatever." Mm-hmm. So I was like, "Oh, damn, I was just gonna perform with him." And then that security guard that night was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll let you I'll let you go on stage just for the track or whatever." So I'm outside the club. It's not like a big club, but like I'm right there. I can hear everything. Outside. And my homie Trey goes up to start his set, and then I go up on stage and we do our song, and I'm loving this shit, so I don't want to leave. I don't want to just walk out. So I think between the songs, he comes up to me, kind of like whispers, like, "Yo, just like be my hype man for the next couple of tracks. Stay on here." So I'm starting to like, turn up and everything, like right there on the stage, jump around and shit like I normally do. And then from outside, the security starts walking toward the stage. And I start going in my head. Okay, so in my head at the moment, I'm like, I gotta turn up like crazy because there's no way this guy's gonna come up to me like, "Get the fuck off the stage, little boy," and while I'm like jumping and turning up. So I'm getting crazy and getting more hype, more electric as he gets closer. And he's getting right there. He walks right past the stage, goes to the restroom. So
it was a good show, though. Yeah, it was a good show.
So Trey caught onto it, and after the show ended, he started busting ass. He was like, "That shit was funny," but I really was like in my head like, "There's no way he's gonna kick me off like mid song." Like, yeah. Cool. So he walks right past us, goes to the restroom.
That's so
funny. Trey, he's got me, like I said, to a lot of my like shows, and we did a lot more open mics across other bars. Then I turned 21, so it was no issue. And then
you gotta hype up no more.
Yeah, yeah. And then I just started coming across hundreds of like local artists, and I've never been afraid to be like, "Yo, this guy's dope. Let me go up and like get his Instagram. Let me get his music. I want to listen to this shit in the car." Like, I know a lot of like egos come aside with rappers, and it's just like, fuck him. He ain't shit. I'm better. This is boring.
You think a lot of people not fear you, but like, I don't know what the word would be other than fear, but like, don't fuck with you because of that? Because
I'm like not afraid to show love, or
because you're fucking you're equal. You're not trying to be better or worse than someone. You come to people equal. I know you do. I know you do when you're here.
I could see both sides to it.
Yeah.
I feel like it has.
But I know, like, a motherfucker with a chip on his shoulder, that's gonna set him off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can see both sides too. Like, I've definitely been told by other rappers, like, "Yo, I respect you so much for like just showing love," because it ain't easy to get love from another rapper.
No.
It's fucking difficult.
Not another crab in the barrel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, fuck out of here. What are you doing taking my spot? Yeah. So I've been told multiple times, like, "Yo, like, I appreciate you so much for just like, give me the follow on the gram or whatever."
Hell yeah.
And there's other artists I do see where they're just like nonchalant, could care less about me, and that's okay too. Like, I don't care. Half the time, those people that don't fuck with me because of that, their music's shit anyway. So I don't care. Fuck with them anyway. Yeah, that's cool. Don't fuck with me.
You're weeding them out.
But
you're making your own space, carving your own.
Yeah, like
your own lane.
I think. I can't remember what year it was, but for Spotify Rap, you know how they do at the end of the year?
Yeah.
They give you your top genres. Mm-hmm. And I'm from Orange County, OC, so I don't know how Spotify got it, but like number 1 genre was like hip hop rap, and then number 2, I have a screenshot somewhere, but it says OC rap.
OC.
So like I really listen to other artists like majority than like artists that are like with thousands of monthly listeners.
Like independent artists.
Yeah, like
But it's a lot of OC artists.
Oh yeah.
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 No Arizona artists?
No, there's a lot. Like I stay trying to go to shows, and like I said, I'm not afraid to be like, "Yo, that song was dope. I'm gonna add it to my Spotify playlist and ride to that shit."
Oh, that's what's up.
Like, I think I just seen it the other day. It has 20 hours of music, just to put that in perspective. So
that's you got a drive playlist?
Yeah, it's just called Local Faves, and it's whether I found you from a show.
Is that on your website? You need to put that on your thing. You just
I could
put it as a link down below and be like, "Look, my local faves."
I could.
That's pretty dope. It's part of your brand.
It's definitely grown with Arizona artists now that I've been out here for. I want to say it's like 3 or 4 years. So.
But you go back though, right?
Yeah, I try to for the shows here and there, a couple times a year.
You gotta let me know ahead of time. One time, I'll pop out there with you.
Oh, bet.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'd like to get into a studio out there again. That'd be super dope. That's what you should do. I'll go half on a studio session with you out there.
Okay. Yeah, I know a couple studios out there for sure. So we could.
I know a few too, but I like to try a new one.
Like you do, like strictly like the ones you've been to LA,
or LA. Well, I used to have that one in SAC.
Oh, that's right.
So in Citrus Heights, but
I've been told I got to go to the Bay to perform my music.
I think so.
Because
my music
absolutely has got some of that like influence to it. I never performed out in the Bay. So.
I think you kill it in the Bay.
That's definitely on there on that little bucket list, little JMACK show in the Bay.
Yeah. How'd you get your name? Is it?
Yeah.
Jersey. How'd you? Because I see it on your thing right here.
So yeah, the name. It's just.
Is that your real name?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I like the idea of being real to my like name or who I am, but like realistically, that name wasn't gonna pop off to be like mainstream. Like I can't be like.
Yeah.
I know Post Malone's not even his government name, but like I can't be just Jersey Malhorath. Like no one's gonna like. What's his name?
Why not?
I feel like it's just too complicated, too long. It's like the Jersey part no one has, so like that sticks around easy, but like the type Malhorath, it's just like.
Oh, okay. So for searchability reasons,
partially, yeah,
okay,
and like just I feel like JMACK just comes off more like badass than Jersey Malhorath.
So I just mysterious, like with the sunglasses on.
So, I just took J from Jersey, just like J Cole, literally.
Yeah.
And then just shortened my last name, Mac, just one syllable.
That's what's up.
JMACK.
I like it. I like it.
It's been I guess thrown across, father, grandfather, the JMACK tree, I guess you could call it.
Okay. So that's a family name.
Just J's, yeah.
Yeah.
And then JMACK. I've been here. My dad, you could call JMACK, and then I'm JMACK.
You got a strong name.
Yeah.
Strong family name.
So, yeah, I just wanted to make things easier to search, I guess, and just it sounds more cool. I think, especially like as a rapper.
I agree.
Like if I was like a country singer, let's be.
Yeah, see that would make sense.
That'd be
cool.
Go
to the Jersey Macaron concert.
Yeah.
All right, I got some questions for you, D.
Let's get to it.
I want you to let you know, and I was just talking to Trey about this earlier. When I do my personal visuals, I take a lot from you.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So, I know that you do, and it's very distinctive what you do.
I want to real quick just jump in on that and say I got some of my shit from you.
So we passing shit back?
Yeah, like all the beat leap and everything like that. Like, that's all
Yeah,
you.
But like how you perform, how you set your camera up, I'm like, I could just go pop up somewhere and do that like, outside of work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, but it's not cool to do it outside the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're at a location. It's where everyone goes. And I'm like, man, I might be there one day and see JMACK doing a video. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to pull up to the studio randomly.
Well, now, so when I'm working on those late night shifts, when I take the videos, my coach would be like, so you going to film another TikTok after work? I'm like, you know it. Hell yeah,
I think I commented on one of your TikToks a while back. I'm like, hey, that's dope. You do it. That's so dope.
And it's funny because all the comments will just be like Canes related. Like, it will be nothing about my music. It'll be all Canes. Like,
that's interaction.
Let me get
engagement.
This combo. Let me get that. And I'm like, hey, let's keep commenting.
Yep.
Boost my algorithm.
Yo, absolutely.
Don't even talk about my music. Just comment.
I scrolled through your your Instagram before this, and I know that I'm real big on brand, especially right now. I know that because of your videos, and that's like part of your brand now. Like if I see you shoot a video not in front of Canes, I might not like it. I don't know. Like, I'm just kidding, but like, how do you? Where are you to do that? Because most people don't want to show like that's personal. I would say, you know, I'm like, I don't want to be known as as that rapper. But how do you put that together, and how do you keep that so strong? Because you have other videos about other things, but this fits in. You know what I'm saying? How do you keep that with the rest of your brand, with everything else that you do?
I think just coming to realization, like, people's attention span is not long. It's just like, I could send you the link, I could post, yo, this album just dropped, check it out. But the people that are going to actually put the time into that and just be like, let me go on Spotify, let me type up JMACK, Instagram, TikTok, you're on there like on your free
whole
will.
life.
This
Your whole
is
life.
you doing this. So you're gonna be scrolling and come across some JMACK content, and all I gotta do is get some type of hook or something to keep you engaged for those 3 seconds, and job well done for me.
Ooh, give me game. Is that
So,
game? Is that game?
yeah, we could call that
That's
game.
good. I think that's game.
But
The psychology of it all.
I feel like if I'm gonna be taking my music serious, I gotta do some type of promotion to it. Like I said, I can't just post my artwork and be like, check it out. That does not work. I wish it did. If it did, oh man, that'd be amazing.
I wish it did too.
But it just comes to, gotta put the little clip out of the track instead of the photo of the artwork, and add the lyrics to kind of keep them kind of there with it. With your beat leap and everything like that. Just the flashes to make it look more cool than just a plain video. Get my little, filter coloring right so it doesn't look too dull and dead. But just trying to take it serious, and I've got the catalog. Like, it's funny. I love kind of comparing myself in a way, I guess, to other artists, because I'll be like I said, I got 220-hour playlists of local favorite music. So like, I know people's catalogs, and 90% of them they got like 8 songs. I'm like, damn, why you only got 8
singles.
songs?
Not even albums.
Yes, yes. And they'll be like a year apart. And I'll be like
2018.
Bro, your shit's good. Like, get back in the booth and make some more shit. And I think that kind of pushes me too, honestly, where I could kind of see, the other listener for like my side of it and be like, yo, why does JMACK only got 6 songs? So like, I think now I'm up to like 100 songs.
Oh damn!
And my music videos, like kind of going back to the short attention spans. The visuals gonna keep them more than just audio.
Yes.
So I think my music videos on my YouTube channel is up to like 45 YouTube videos. So like, I got music videos, I got the tracks, I got 4 albums, I got 2 EPs. Like, I promise you, out of these 100 songs, there's at least one that you will love.
It's got to be half of those.
Like,
at least half of those.
Yes, like my music is not bad.
And if you eat canes, shit.
Yeah, yes. So I think just I just wanted to be like full on serious with it. It's just like, and I'm paying for these subscriptions with Beatleaf and all that. So those are like more motivation. So like I gotta put some money to use here. I bought a tripod.
I just got an app that I paid for like maybe 4 months ago, and I just opened it a week ago, and I'm like, oh my god, I could do all this. Oh my god.
Yeah, right. So
yeah, if you pay for it, get in there and use it.
Put your money to use.
But Beatleaf is I deleted that one and brought it back because I'm like, I just need it. It's just so easy just to slap.
Yeah, it takes a second and it hits on like the beat. I'm like, this is so time consuming.
Does it everything for you?
It's perfect.
I wonder why no one else has that with all the AI shit.
I think honestly, people just don't want to put money in like the investment to it.
It's such a simple thing, I would think.
It is. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just don't think people want to pay money like for another app. Real talk. That's just how I feel about it.
That's true.
Let alone make content when they're dropping 5 singles in their whole 2-year music span.
That's true.
So like,
that's true.
I don't blame them, I guess. But
when I got serious, I did let go of like being cheap on apps. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'll pay for it. Let's try it. Let's pay for the year. Let's see.
It works.
Let's
like
see what happens. Yeah.
It keeps the audience engaged, which is ultimately like boosting that algorithm push for you. So
that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal. It keeps them engaged. They like it. They hear it again. Maybe the algorithm will send them something else. Now they're going to look for your music.
Exactly.
I got one more question for you. Actually, I know you got some other things going, and I know we talked about the other project and stuff before, but what other things you got going in your brand right now? I know your brand like minus work. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that is part of your brand. I'm sorry, but that shit is part of your brand. I'm saying if you don't do a video in front of Canes, I don't know. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Scroll.
Okay,
like, But what else you got going in your brand that will align with this, but minus Canes?
I am working on a mixtape. So when I first got here, actually, I put together this mixtape of just every song having a feature, and every feature being back from Cali. And it was just kind of to like, bring some of my favorite artists to some potential Arizona listeners that I came across, through work, studio, whatever.
Yeah, your network.
Yeah. And I thought it was a cool idea just, to put them all out here on this tape where now I'm living in Arizona, and let me just bring some light to these artists.
Yeah.
And right now I'm just finishing up, or I just finished, I guess, a tape where it's all Arizona artists featuring on it now, and that's going to be for my California listeners who've been following me for the past years or whatever. So like now, you guys check out what I've came across, my time living out here and just networking and just
what's possible. This was possible.
Yeah, and just building branches for everybody really. And
That's what's up.
I'm not afraid, like I said, to collab. I think I've probably collaborated with like 30 or 40 artists out of those 100 tracks like that.
I got called a collab whore last week. I'm like, I don't know how to take that. Like, I think that's a good thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, why whore?
I don't know. Yeah, why? That's just a little weird, but okay.
But so I got this tape coming out. Super excited because it's just like,
what's it called?
Desert Heat Diaries.
Oh, that's the one you've been promoting. I've been
Yes,
seeing. Okay,
okay.
The 10 tracks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah. I know that. Yeah, I know
so
that.
June 28th, Desert Heat Diaries. It's
What was the Cali one called?
the Cali one, that was just called Naturally Gifted.
Okay.
And I debated about calling this one Naturally Gifted 2.0 or just Naturally Gifted 2 or 2 Naturally Gifted, I think I was going to put.
I like being something different.
But I just went with Desert Heat Diaries, and Arizona, gotta imply the heat with it, so desert, and then Diaries is just like
the Diaries.
it's me writing, and there's a couple like R&B kind of love vibes, and I got more of the rap and shit too, of course, so it's like a mixture. I got my first female collaboration, my second female collaboration. This is my first female Arizona one, so we ain't afraid to show love to the good talent out here. But it's 10 tracks. Every track, well, I take that back, not every track, but there's I think 7 artists on there from like the Arizona side of it. But super excited for that. I think it's good music.
That's dope that you would even put a project together like that. That even take your time to do something like that, because you don't have to.
Yeah.
You just make music with just by yourself or whatever, or whoever you want to. You know what I mean?
I think I've just done it already, like 3 or 4 times, and it's just like, yo, this guy is dope. Let me give him some light. He deserves more attention or whatever. She needs more recognition, so let me be the helping hand to it if I can. And
that's tough. Look at JMACK, the humanitarian.
And then
I was like, well, thank you, sir.
we got a music video lined up. I think that's already next weekend for a song off the album. So
you filming out here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got a little Airbnb put together for it.
The whole budget and everything.
Yep. And then man, I want to say that might be like my 4th or 5th Arizona music video alone already out here. So like, I'm serious with it. Like I'm all the way in with the music. So you guys could be expecting that this June 28th, I guess.
June 28th. Damn, I gotta drop this episode before then. Thanks.
Or you can post it after, and they just know. Damn, it's already out.
I'm gonna drop it before then. All right, final question. This is a weird question. This is my off the wall question.
Okay.
You ready for this one?
Let me get a sip of water.
I think this is gonna be the perfect question.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you when you're taking a sip. If you go ahead, take a sip.
Okay.
If you were a female tomorrow, you woke up. What's the first thing you would do? First thing. The first and only thing. I don't want to hear anything else after that.
Honestly, I feel like I just might touch myself,
That's my answer.
Okay.
I didn't figure out what this shit about.
I like wake up and I'm just like, what the fuck? I think I'd probably touch myself.
What?
Yeah. What is these?
What?
I think that'd be the first thing. But it's really weird? I think last night or 2 nights ago, somebody at work said, would you like want to switch and be a girl for a day or something like that? And I told him no.
I don't know, for a day. Maybe a girl not on her period for a day.
Yeah.
I want to go do everything. I want to experience everything.
Yeah. And I gave her the quick answer. I was like, no, I think I'm good being just a regular male.
Yeah, I've been a male for quite some time. I know how to do this.
Yeah. I enjoy pink standing up.
Still can. Run down
you could, I guess. Just might miss the toilet. You gotta kind of stand a little awkward.
Tell them where they can find you one more time. Yeah. Website? You got a website?
Not yet, but JMACK the rapper. That's TikTok, my YouTube, my Instagram.
Okay.
JMACK the rapper.
It'll be down here.
Spotify, Apple Music, it's just JMACK, JMACK. June 28th, Desert Heat Diaries. I already got, 100 songs. Go JMACK the Rapper YouTube. I got probably over 45 music videos. So if you're bored, looking for some time to kill, just check out some other artists maybe. There you go, JMACK, JMACK.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming, G.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah.
Cool.